301 subscribers. Excellent, thank you very much. Here's some free stuff. Afternoon everybody, hope everyone is well. So just I think Thursday night we ticked over 300 subscribers here. Woo, awesome. Thank you very much. And I realise I haven't put anything on my coffee shop for a while, so I'm just about to zip something up and put it on the coffee shop. It's 20 sort of lo-fi drum loops at sort of 72 BPM, and then the same loops at 82 BPM, which will be free to download from the coffee shop as a way of saying thanks for viewing and tuning in and stuff. Yes, I'll just demonstrate that in this video. And also, in addition to the loops, I've been playing with sort of wrapping those samples in a sort of sample instrument, which is kind of fun and interesting. So I'll also demonstrate that. I feel like I've not probably posted a video for a couple of weeks, but I have been super busy, so there's various projects on the go, including this new kit guitar that I built, assembled. Let's be honest. Look at that bad boy. So that's one of the things I've been working on. There's another audiobook, spoken word project that I've been working on as well, which is super close to being released. But I'll do some more in-depth videos on that. So without further ado, here's some sample instruments and some samples for you. Okay, so when you download the zip file and unzip it, you'll get these folders. You'll get a folder called 72 BPM, which contains 20 samples, and they are labeled Lo-Fi Drummer 72 BPM 01, for example. And the 82 BPM are actually they're the same loops, just slightly quicker. There's a little bit of flat sort of art for you, and there's the Lo-Fi sample instrument. Under instruments, you'll find the Decent Sampler file and the Sforzando or whatever, the SFZ format file, and then the samples is just what that's using. Let's just take a look at the samples in live. So I've loaded a selection of the samples into Ableton here, and we can just take a listen to these. So these are definitely more, a bit better, a bit more along the acoustic sidings. And there was a version of these I did which were heavily sort of distorted and really sort of crunchy and grungy and lo-fi. But I thought, that was a bit too much. So obviously you can mess these up as you feel. To your taste. So I've tried to put a bit of variation into the pack with sort of plenty of rim shots and just sort of rides and hats going on. Let's just listen to 18, and what you can do if you so desire is you can mix it with some of the samples from my first sample pack. This is one from the Drum Brute. So therefore we've got sort of old-fashioned acoustic world, drum synth world, and then I've got an ARP here from my Vital pack. And you get some weird artifacts because that's originally a 116 BPM loop and we're down at 72 BPM. But obviously, because we're in Ableton, we can, let's just change this for 92 BPM. Let's speed things up a bit. So there we go, simple as that. And obviously, if you're working in Reaper, say obviously you can not repitch or retune, retime. You know, you can time stretch obviously all these in Reaper. If you wanted a tutorial on how to do that, just leave a comment. So when I was showing you the folder, obviously I said it contains an instrument. So what is going on there? So some of you watching may remember Recycle out of Propeller Heads and the Rex player in Reason. And the instrument is a similar kind of thing. So I'm just going to load up Sforzando, which is a free sample player for things in the SFZ format. So I'm going to load up. So from the so you'll see the Lo-Fi sample instrument and instruments, and it's the SFZ one you want. I am working on a decent sampler version as well, although I constructed it works and I reload it and it crashes. So there's something going on with Decent Sampler that I can't get my head around, but that's fine because the SFZ instrument works fine. So let's load that up so you can see it's got maps across the entire keyboard. So what I've done basically is I've chopped up all those loops I was just showing in Ableton and I've mapped them across the keyboard. And obviously they loop. So I can just hold this C on and I get a nice sort of backbeat going on. And obviously the nice thing with that is we can play the drums. So let's just arm the inputs. I'm just going to play this on my MIDI keyboard now. Or we can play chords. Crazy. Obviously there's no syncing like Ableton, so you have to be a bit sort of careful with your timing if you're going to use it like this. 2, 3, 4, but because it's a you know, it's a drum instrument, you know, you've got that pulse inherent. And then of course, you know, I can throw a load of effects on this to make things a bit more spicy. I don't know, some distortion always sounds funny. And while I'm here, let's do a convolution reverb as well. Add a file. Have I got a drum room in this? Oh, small prehistoric cave. That's kind of fun. I need the dry signal because I'm zero latency monitoring. This will sound interesting. There we go. Woohoo! So there we go. We can do all kinds of things, and also we can feed it an arpeggio pattern. And I'm just internally routing that. He said, there we go, internally routing that to there, and then we can hit play on the sequencer. Which is kind of crazy. I'm just extending these notes so they're sort of playing. You can do all kinds of weird stuff. So there we go. So that's just instant drums. So if you just doing a bit of writing or producing and you're looking for like, I want to just put a real quick backbeat in, that's something you can do. So obviously a limitation of that is all the samples are at 72 BPM. So my project's at 72 BPM, but obviously you can mix something down and just re-import it into an Ableton project or a Reap project or whatever, and alter the tempo, speed it up or slow it down as needed. But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting experiment, using the samples as a sort of instrument, as a sample instrument. I'll go and explore the decent sampler side of things now. That's kind of annoying because it was working and now it's not working, but there we go.